Hillary Clinton's campaign is accusing the Associated Press of bias in its reporting about the Clinton Foundation. Now, it is not unusual when a negative story comes out for a campaign to spin, for a campaign to engage in damage control, for a campaign to push back hard. But the Clinton campaign, which maybe is just a little less accustomed to the relentless media scrutiny that Donald Trump gets in this presidential election, going beyond that, using words like distortion. In fact, the statement about the Clinton Foundation story says that it provides a distorted portrayal, cherry-picking data, unfair use of data. Here's why I think the AP story is actually on target. The very criticisms that the Clinton campaign makes are acknowledged and dealt with in the story itself. Now, in case you've been on vacation, as I have, what the story said is that at least 85 of 154 people from private interest, not government, who met with Hillary Clinton when she was secretary, who had phone conversations scheduled with Clinton when she was secretary, donated to her family charity, the Clinton Foundation, sometimes with big bucks, or pledged commitments to its international programs. So, one of the criticisms by the Clinton side is that the AP story only deals with half of her tenure as secretary. That is true, and here's why. The Associated Press had to go to court to try to get Hillary Clinton's calendars because there was such delays in turning it over, and was only able to get the State Department to cough up a couple of years' worth, all of which is in the piece. If the State Department would fulfill the rest of the request, we'd have a complete 4-year look. Second point has to do with what Clinton defenders are calling a subset of all the meetings she had. She had something like 1,700 meetings or whatever, and here we are dealing with only 154 in this wire server story. Right, because the AP says in the piece that its editors and reporters decided to exclude all the meetings that Hillary Clinton had or scheduled with federal employees or foreign representatives or foreign government officials because that's her job. That it would be unfair to go into that, even though some of those people or countries may have given money to the foundation. It's her job to meet with them, and so these folks only by design focused on this subset of people who are sort of in business and might benefit. Now, there's a third line of argument that says that, look, some of the people on the list, on the AP's list that she met with, and some of the names are there, were folks like Melinda Gates, Bill Gates' wife, and others, a Nobel Prize winner, who Clinton probably would have met with anyway, even if there had been no donation to the foundation. That's probably true. The AP doesn't say otherwise. In fact, the story is so carefully worded, it doesn't say she was for sale or pay for play or any of the things that Donald Trump and the Republicans and some anti-Clinton pundits are saying. It just says that the overlap between all this money flowing to the foundation and the meetings and phone calls Secretary Clinton had or was supposed to have fuels perceptions that giving the foundation money was a price of admission for FaceTime with Clinton. Can anybody argue that the perception is not good? Isn't that related to the fact that Bill Clinton said the other day that if Hillary Clinton is elected president, he will stop raising money for the foundation, and the foundation will no longer accept foreign money? Remember, these foreign outfits and businessmen can't contribute legally to U.S. presidential campaigns, but the Clinton Foundation could be kind of a backdoor. Maybe they wanted something in return. So all in all, I don't find a lot of fault with the AP story. I don't blame the Clinton people for pushing back. That's what you do in campaigns. But to say the wire service is biased, if you look at all the objections and you look at the details in the story, in my mind, just doesn't cut it.